Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to today's MUFC Daily. It's a bit of a sad video today because the Brentford-Manchester United game has been cancelled. It was going to be playing tonight. They took their time and people were, of course, being frustrated because people need to know, should I travel? Should I not travel? Don't travel. It was too little too late. I do understand it from their point of view. They wanted to get all their I's, dotted and their T's crossed, make sure there was no way of playing this game because they don't want to cancel games because United don't want a fixture pile up. They don't want fixture congestion, do they? But it's COVID and there's nothing you can do about it. And I think if Manchester United are getting COVID problems, then their COVID resolutions since when it was at its peak are the best in football, in world football. I know that. I know their procedures with COVID. They're so professional, so good, and very careful because they don't want anyone to be ill or lose their lives or anything like that. So if United are getting it, I can guarantee you most of elite football is going to have this problem as well. I think if it was me right now with Omicron, I would just shut down football till January the 1st or a month. Just take a month off, right? And yeah, you'll get fixture congestion, but we had a lockdown last time and, we were able to complete the season. It went on a little bit, but, at the end of the day, I think if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen to keep everyone safe. And that's what I would do. And then come back in January and carry on when things have calmed down a bit. But COVID is a thing that's changed the entire world and there's nothing we can do about it. I think some of the rules and what's going on out there with it are really hurting innocent people. I think the rules are actually hurting people who are obeying the rules. People like myself who are too jabbed, wear masks, going to get his booster. And I'm here in Cyprus and I don't even know how to get a vaccine passport because they've made it so complicated. I live here with my disabled old man. I'm his carer. I can't even get into a supermarket without using somebody else's passport. And I'm following the rules. So although I believe in following the rules, although I believe in getting jabbed, and I have been jabbed, I certainly don't look down on people who don't want to do that because I'm not that type of person. I know I'm talking about this now, but it's obviously linked in with the game being postponed, and I've heard that Brighton have got serious cases of COVID. I expect that game to be postponed as well. I'd shut down football for an entire month, but yeah, our world has changed, and sadly, it is the way it is. But I would shut down football for about a month, and I think that would be a good thing to do. Has this kind of postponement come at a good time for Manchester United? Yes, I think it has. I definitely think it has. I think it's a hard job for Ralph. I think it's probably a harder job than he ever imagined. We've spoken about a cultural mindset, a cultural reset, if you like. And these players culturally, in footballing terms, have different mentalities from all these different managers they served under. And I think ultimately Ralph will have to change things. And I think we're just going to have to be patient. Some people will not be patient. Some people will just kind of, we want results. We want to play good football now. It's not going to happen. But I do think this postponement, and probably the postponement this weekend as well, comes at a good time for Manchester United. I think it gives Ralph time to at least, it's difficult because they've suspended even team training yesterday, so I don't know what he can do. But what he can do is talk to them via Zoom. He can give them videos. He's already done that. So there are still things he can do to help them along this process to play the way he wants them to play. But yeah, very, very difficult. We were all looking forward to tonight's game, and we can't have it. And there's no one out there you can blame for this. This virus has swarmed the nation, and it's difficult for us all. And I feel for people out there who have got it worse than me, who have had it, who have lost people who have had it. I'm lucky. Me and my entire family haven't got it. I have family in the UK, haven't had it yet, thankfully. But we may get it, and let's hope that because we've had the vaccines, we are protected. But the number one thing, even those of you who believe the game shouldn't be postponed, the number one thing is people's safety. Not just the players, not just people who work within the club, but people are going to go to these games. they could catch it. They could give it to an older person. That older person could lose their lives. So at the end of the day, people come first. But we will get back to playing football at some time. And hopefully when we do, we'll see some better stuff on the pitch. This has been the MUFC Daily. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so you never miss this perfection. And I'll see you again tomorrow with even more MUFC Daily. Until then, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.